All right, we're diving into something that could literally save your life. It's a question most of us think we have the answer to, but getting it wrong can have some pretty serious consequences. So let's just get right to it. Should you run away from bees? I mean, your gut reaction, your instinct is probably screaming, yes, right? But what if that instinct is dead wrong? What if running is actually the worst thing you could do? See, the real answer, it's not so simple. And it's in that gray area, that moment of hesitation between run and don't run, that's where things go sideways for most people. Making the wrong call in that split second, well, that's how a curious bee becomes a big, big problem. So that's what we're here for, to make sure you make the right call. Okay, so first things first, we have to understand what we're dealing with here. It's all about knowing the players on the field because your game plan completely changes depending on who you're up against. And believe me, not all buzzing things are the same. All right, take a look at this. The most important thing to notice is that it's all about behavior, not just how they look. You've got your big, fuzzy bumblebee, super chill, right? They rarely sting. Then you have the sleek, bright yellow jacket, way more aggressive. But here's the kicker, the real game changer, the Africanized bee. It looks exactly like a regular honeybee. You can't tell them apart just by looking. The difference? They are incredibly defensive and will chase you, and I mean chase you, for more than 400 meters. If you're in the southern US, this is crucial information. Getting these two mixed up can be a massive mistake. Okay, let's tackle the scenario you're most likely to find yourself in. You're outside, minding your own business, and a single bee is buzzing around you. That primal urge to freak out and run, you've got to fight it. It is absolutely the wrong thing to do here. And here's why. A single bee that's out and about, it's just doing its job. It's a forager, looking for nectar, not for a fight with you. The only reason it's going to sting is if it thinks its life is in danger, like if it gets trapped in your shirt or you try to crush it. So your job is to be as boring and unthreatening as possible. No flailing, no swatting, just move away slowly. 99 times out of 100, it'll just get bored and fly off. And get this, you might actually be provoking bees without having a clue you're doing it. For example, wearing dark clothes. To a bee, you kind of look like a bear, one of their main predators. Love that banana-scented lotion? Well, that scent is weirdly similar to their alarm pheromone. Even just the vibration from your lawnmower can send a signal to a nearby hive that there's a threat. So just knowing this stuff can stop a bad interaction before it even starts. All right, now let's flip the script completely. We're talking about a swarm. And when this happens, every single thing we just said goes right out the window. Forget calm, forget slow. If you're facing a swarm, the single biggest mistake you can make is hesitating. This is when you run. You run for your life. So, what are the red flags? What's the signal to go? Here they are. You accidentally take a log and bees start pouring out. You see multiple bees coming right for you. You already know you have a bee allergy. Any of these happen, that is your cue. Don't stand there thinking about it. Every single second you wait, more bees are coming out to join the party. Okay, this is a pro tip, straight from the experts. Right before a full-blown attack, the hive's guard bees will give you one last chance to back off. They'll fly right at your face and bunk. They'll literally headbutt you. That is not a friendly little bump. That is the final warning shot. You get headbutted, you leave immediately. So the alarm bells are ringing, and you've decided to run. Good. But believe it or not, how you run matters a lot. And there are some really common myths out there about escaping bees that aren't just wrong, they're flat out dangerous. First up, let's just bust this myth wide open. Zigzagging. You've seen it in movies, right? It does not work. Bees aren't heat-seeking missiles you can outmaneuver. All you're doing is slowing yourself down and wasting energy. The goal is distance. That's it. So you run straight and you run fast. Okay, and this next one, this might be the most dangerous myth of all. Do not jump into a pool or a lake. I repeat, do not do it. You might think they'll just fly away, but they won't. They will wait for you. They will hover right over the water, and the second you come up for air, they will sting your face. The only safe haven is inside a building or a car. Period. So here's your escape plan. Step 1. As you start running, pull your shirt up over your face, your mouth, your nose. Bees are attracted to the CO2 you breathe out, so you want to protect your head. Step 2. Run straight, run fast, and look for shelter. A car, a house, anything with a door. Step 3. Get inside and shut that door tight. Don't stop running until you're completely enclosed. Now, how far do you have to go? Well, It really depends on the bee. A standard European honeybee, they might give up after about 50 yards. But those Africanized bees we talked about, look at this. They can chase you for over 400 yards. That's the length of 4 football fields. That relentless pursuit is exactly what makes them so incredibly dangerous. Whew, okay, you've made it inside. You're safe from the swarm, the immediate threat is gone. But you're not out of the woods yet. What you do in the next few minutes is critically important. First things first, stingers. You gotta get them out. Now, you might have heard that old advice to carefully scrape them out with a credit card, never pinch them. Well, forget that. Newer research shows that speed is everything. A stinger is like a little venom pump, and the longer it's in, the more venom it injects. So just get it out. Pinch it, scrape it, whatever. Just get it out, and get it out fast. Now, you need to pay close attention to how you're feeling. And here are the rules of thumb. If you got more than, say, 10 to 15 stings, or if you feel unwell at all, nauseous, dizzy, anything, you need to get medical help, even if you've never had an allergic reaction before. And everyone needs to know the signs of anaphylaxis. This is the worst-case scenario, a severe allergic reaction that can be fatal. We're talking trouble breathing, swelling in your face, lips, or throat, hives breaking out all over. If you see any of this, this is a true medical emergency. You call 911. Don't wait. And if you're thinking, oh, I'm not allergic, listen to this. This is probably the most shocking statistic we're going to talk about. In 75%, 3/4 of fatal cases of anaphylaxis from stings, the person had no history of a severe reaction. Just think about that. That means for many people, the very first time they find out they have a deadly allergy is the time it kills them. So, you can see why the absolute best defense is prevention. It's all about just being aware of what's around you. Before you start up that noisy lawnmower, just take a minute, walk around, look for signs of a hive or a nest, especially if you live in an area with Africanized bees. A little bit of awareness goes a long, long way. So really, the question we should be asking isn't just, should I run from bees? It's, how can I be smart enough to never even have to make that choice, right? Because knowing how to survive an attack is one thing, but knowing how to prevent one, that's the real power. It's about turning that frantic fear into calm, confident awareness. And that's what truly keeps you safe.